So how many of you have noticed your niece, nephew, or your own kid spending a little too much time on a screen than anything else? Today, that's not unusual. Kids aged 2 to 12 usually spend around 3 to 5 hours a day just on recreational screen use alone. The expert recommendation is less than 2. Technology today is integrated into childhood, but when does it become harmful? Well, one academic study found that heavy use amongst kids is linked to cognitive and language challenges. These challenges include poor impulse control, planning, and attention skills. It involves less time talking with caregivers, which will affect language skills. And then there's increased risks of obesity, anxiety, and depression. The body's sleep rhythm is also affected, as nightly screen use causes overstimulation and disrupts sleep cycles. This conversation becomes even more important when we look at neuroscience studies. Research shows that the first few years from birth to age 3 are the most important period for brain development. The foundations for emotional regulation, social behavior, and cognitive functioning are built within these first 3 years. So this means infants and toddlers that spend large amounts of time on screens, we have to ask what experiences are shaping that developing brain. So what's the solution? Experts emphasize setting healthy limits early into kids' lives. This same research highlights strategies such as setting time boundaries, using parental controls, and removing screens from bedrooms. In other words, technology should be a tool and not a replacement for childhood experience. So, now imagine the differences healthy limits can make. These differences include better sleep quality, improved focus in school, stronger social skills, and more physical activity, as well as better mental health. They will spend more time building relationships, exploring their creative side, and developing emotionally. So what can we do? You can start by setting daily recreational screen limits, create screen-free times like meals or bedtime, like no screen time past 8, set time to plan outdoor and or hands-on activities for or with kids. Don't leave them behind thinking what to do themselves. Ask yourself, are my tech habits healthy, and what can I do to show my kids good habits? Because after all, children don't just follow rules, they follow examples. And so remember, screen time shouldn't be banned, but it should be limited. The younger the kiddos are, for both their physical and mental health development well into the future.